Hey guys, Yana here, coming at you from Facebook Live, Nightly Reflections with Yana. Here's a little Brody hanging out with me. Hey bud. I'll give a few minutes for folks to join. Yeah, it's been a day, it's been a Monday. Just here hanging with the dogs, unwinding, thinking about the happenings of today, having some reflection, some ideas, some thoughts. So, this is going to move around some. I'm not on my laptop. I'm using my phone because the camera on my laptop's kind of stinky. And I don't like sitting at my desk. So, here I am, hanging out, kind of gloomy today. How's everyone doing out there? Yeah, I see some folks are joining us. You have Brody's big head. Hey, Brody. Brody, are you sleeping, bud? And we have Hazel. There's Hazel. Always start gratitude with these guys. I talk about, that's gonna be fun. Sorry guys, hope I'm not making you too dizzy, but I talk about living in gratitude, and it's really important today and just every day, and whether it's trying times, whether it's not such trying times, being grateful for the things that we have on a daily basis, these everyday ordinary miracles in our lives. And today, as always, I'm grateful for these dogs. They keep me company, keep me entertained, busy. I apologize in advance if they start barking. They tend to do that at the most inopportune times. I am grateful for my friends and my continued connections, even in times when I can't be with my people, with my ROCovery family. I'm still able to connect to them and to you guys in all these incredible, virtual, amazing ways. I think about social distancing, and had this happened 5 years ago, 10 years ago, decades ago, we wouldn't have these incredible opportunities to still maintain and cultivate our relationships and connect in this whole new way. So I'm really grateful for the virtual world, although there's a meme today about screen timers. I don't remember it. John, I see you're watching. Do you remember what the meme is? It's about like 6 years of FaceTime. All right, let's do a hard reset on that. Sorry, guys. Let's start over. So anyway, I'm spending a little too much time on social media and on my phone. But it is a way that I'm able to connect and be with all you folks out there. Couple of thoughts. I actually had this talk with my coworkers today, especially as we go into the second week of social distancing. I think it's important for us to ensure that we're taking good care of ourselves. I know we're cooped up, we're stuck in our homes, or some of us are out there, medical professionals, folks that work in food service, supermarkets, pharmacies, construction, sanitation, really out there working. But it's so important to focus on ourselves. Thanks, John. So screen time today, 6 years. It might be funnier if you saw the meme. Sorry. But anyway, it's so important to focus on ourselves in terms of how do we deal with difficult situations. What do we do in our time of need? Even the helping professions out there, how do you de-stress? And one of the things I suggested to my coworkers today is to create a plan. What do you do when you're feeling overwhelmed? What do you do when it just gets too hard? When your anxiety, your emotions, your fear, when they get the best of you. And it's really important to have a written plan. right? Because in times of stress, in times of high stress, even though I have this running tally of all the things I'm going to do when I need support, it just leaves me, right? I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about immediate relief. I'm thinking about, panic, or not thinking about the tools that I have. So it's really important to have a plan, something like a phone tree in order. Who do you call when? And if they don't pick up, who do you call next? And if no one picks up, what do you do? Or just other tools, whether it's reading, whether it's going for a walk. For me, it's taking deep breaths or hanging with my dogs. Just having a written plan in a visible place that you can turn to if you feel panicked, if you feel in crisis, if the pain just gets too great, if you're overwhelmed. Being able to go to this plan so that you don't have to think. You have it written out, and you write it out when you're in a calm headspace, so that when things get rough, you just go right to it, and you have these directions written there for you. And another really great tool that I've utilized that's really important is this practice of visualization. When I think about today, right, when I think about this week, it's going to be incredibly challenging. It's going to be a hard week for most or all of us. And how do I get through that week? One of the things I do is I look for, I visualize the things that I want. And I close my eyes, or close your eyes, and think about what you want in your life. Manifest your destiny. To really picture it, describe it, every detail. Think about when we're all going to be together, right? Think about that next workout, that next hike, being together with your family. Think about your goals, right? Yesterday we talked about what is your why. Think about that why. Think about that goal that you're working towards. But don't focus on the goal, really stay with the process. Right? Because if we focus on the goal, we miss all the incredible opportunities, all the powerful experiences along the way. So what do I want to manifest in my life? When we first walked into the ROCovery Center, before it was ROCovery, before we even had it, and that's a really cool story I could share with you another time. But I remember walking in there, and it was like something out of my dream. I've dreamt it before. I've seen it before. In my head, it was such a surreal experience. It was like deja vu. And that's really the power of visualization. I'm not saying that you visualize a house and you're going to have this house tomorrow. It doesn't quite work that way. But it's really this way of attracting positive energy, right? Attracting the things that you want in your life. Be it relationships, healthy friendships, be it success, be it peace, be it, this dream, a dream opportunity, whether you want a job or you want a certain path, or create a program, right? Start different programs. Really practice on visualizing that process, what it would look like, and use all your senses, sight, smell, touch, to really bring that into your awareness. And that's something, I've been referencing Brian Quinn a lot, but that's something Brian taught me when he, before he was working for Coopervision, he shared this story with me that he visualized the ideal environment. He visualized exactly what he wanted it to look like, where it would be, how it would look, and he did this for a number of years. And then he got this incredible job at Coopervision, and he walked into his office, into the fitness area, the wellness area, and it was exactly what he imagined in his dreams and in his visualization practices. So there's so much power to that. Sometimes we just need a break from this moment, a break from this day. And those are two really good tools. Having a written list, a written kind of support plan, or oh shit plan, right? We don't have to call it in therapeutic terms. Having something written out where you know what steps you need to take, you know who to call, you have their phone number, you have the skills that you could use to calm yourself down, to kind of de-escalate or ground yourself, right? And this idea about visualizing your destiny, and that's one way that we're going to get through this, right? I keep talking about, or I keep saying, and I'll continue to say, we're in this together. You know, the supports are out there. We're out there. ROCovery is here for you. There are a ton of incredible organizations, recovery community organizations in Monroe County and beyond. Folks like Be the Change. I see some of them on the feed. Hope Dealers Be the Change. There's Gates to Recovery. There's Becky Baker and SOARS. There are Mission Recovery, Youth Voices Matter, Friends of Recovery New York. There's various drug-free coalitions. There's so many of us out there. There are just so many people that are waiting to help, waiting for that phone call, because all they want to do is bring you to this life of purpose, bring you to a place where you can experience true peace and true joy in your life. And that applies to people not just in active addiction, right? It applies to all of us. If you need someone to talk to, here at ROCovery we have outreach and engagement specialists. They are certified peer recovery advocates, and they'd be more than happy to talk and to connect and to help you through these challenging times. You know, we have an incredible layout of Facebook Live events. John does these incredible runs and readings. Guys, at 7:30 every day of the week. We have Kirsten doing morning readings as well, kind of daily readings. Brian Quinn that does meditation and pop-up positive thinking workshops. We have Chelsea that's doing readings out of Outrageous Openness, which is an incredible book. It's really easy read. It's little short stories, and it just talks about a connection to a greater world and a greater life. And it talks about things like visualization and allowing things to be as they are, you know, and our kind of future and destiny unfolds. We also have Lisa, Brains and Gains, or Gains and something. It's a really great workout every day, and I come on at 5:30. Additionally, Brandon Scott is going to be doing his Tuesday workouts at 9 a.m. starting tomorrow, so check him out. He's going Facebook Live. Brian Quinn's bringing Saturday morning boot camps back, 9 o'clock. Check that out, and we'll just continue to offer more and more and more. But more so, once again, I'm going to ask the viewers out there to share with us, what is it that you need? What is it that you'd like to see us do? What are we doing well? What are we not doing so well? Both, you know, we want all the feedback that you have to offer, because without your feedback, we really don't have much, right? So this is about you. Although you see us talking on Facebook, on these Facebook Live events, you see the ROCovery staff, it's really not about us, and it's about you. How can we best meet your needs? How could we best support you? What can we offer that would be helpful? You know, what could we do to help you get through some of these challenging times? You know, the possibilities are endless. This new virtual realm has given us an opportunity to reach people we otherwise wouldn't be able to reach, right? So we want to hear from you. We want to hear what you have to say. We want to hear your experiences. We want to hear your suggestions. And most of all, we just want to hear from you. We want to hear your voice, right? Our voices have so much power. And that's something I want to also kind of leave with everyone is think about advocacy. Think about your voice. Think about those times that people told you couldn't do something, or you wouldn't amount to anything, or people said no, right? Think about all those times and reflect on where you are today and how far you've come. Maybe you're not where you want to be. Maybe you've gotten up and fallen back down, and you've gotten up again, and you're going through this cycle, but you're doing it, right? Don't give up. Keep moving forward. Keep going, you know, and all those naysayers, all the people that told me I wouldn't amount to anything, you know, I've proven them wrong. right? And I take that into every day, and I think about having a voice or using my voice for those that may not have one. So I challenge you to think about those things. How can you use your voice to help others, to be that voice, to be that advocate? Now more than ever, we're going to need to be advocates for recovery in the recovery community. We need to continue to spread our message. One, that substance use disorder is a disease and we need help. We are in an addiction epidemic. We're facing a pandemic. But that doesn't mean addiction stops. It doesn't mean that we no longer need services. We no longer need supports. If anything, we need them now more than ever. So think about the folks, or think about the people in your life that have advocated for you. Because there was a time that I couldn't advocate for myself, and if I didn't have someone by my side that was helping me use my voice, empowering me, I don't know where I'd be. I might be lost, right? I might be lost to the system because it could be a hard place, hard thing to navigate. So think about your voice and how you can use it to help others, right? Think about the messages that you want to send out to the universe. Message of hope, right? So long as we have hope, we could keep fighting. There's hope of recovery. There's hope of overcoming this pandemic. There's hope of getting to the other side of this. There's hope of community. There's hope for meaning and for purpose and for joy, right? We're meant for connections. Human beings are meant and made for connection. We crave them. Even some of us may not like connections as much as others. Useless side note, I'm actually an introvert, so this is not my comfortable place. I like alone time. But I'm in this position where I get to be around wonderful people every day. But we are made for connection. And we're going to continue to utilize our connections, and we're going to continue to get through this together, no matter how dark it seems, no matter how hopeless you think the situation is. Where there is breath, there is hope. You have the power of this whole community. You have people out there that will help you, that will walk this journey with you, alongside you, pick you up when you fall down. We're all here for you, and we want to see you do well, and that goes for everyone. We're all in recovery from something. This isn't unique to substance use disorder. This is unique to the human condition. So please know, I care about you. We all care about you here at ROCovery. So a couple of takeaways from tonight, right? Creating an oh shit plan. So when shit hits the fan, you have a written plan of what you're going to do to keep yourself emotionally, mentally, physically safe. Visualization. Visualize your destiny. Visualize the things you want in your life. Think about what it's going to look like. Feel it, smell it, taste it. And keep doing that. Keep practicing visualization. And as a way to ground yourself, right? And also think about that voice of yours. Our greatest asset is our experience. Our greatest asset is our recovery and our voice, right? So think about how you can best use your voice. What are the ways in which you want to inspire others? Because you can do that. The possibilities are endless. The possibilities are really endless. And as always, last but not least, we want to hear from you. We want to hear suggestions. We want to hear how can we best serve you and support you. What would you like to see us do more of? New ideas. What would you like to see us do less of? We want your feedback, and we're here to help. Message us on Facebook, through the ROCovery Facebook page. Send us an email. It's mail@rockcoveryfitness.org. That's ROCovery. It's not Rock Recovery. Just a side note, I've been hearing that a lot. It's one word, ROCovery Fitness. It's a pet peeve of mine. Sorry, guys. Yeah. So happy Monday. It's a little cold and gloomy out there. I don't know if you guys got a chance to get out there and connect with the beauty of this world, because there is so much beauty in the outdoors and in nature and in our lives. And I think tomorrow is going to bring some sunshine. And I hope everyone has a wonderful evening. Again, reach out. We're here for you. We care about you. And hi, John. Yeah. Have a good night, guys. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.